Hello, Seed Life Gardening. I just thought I would come at you with a quick one today because I was just out here walking around checking out the new raspberry dormant plants I've got from in my gardener. I pride myself in starting almost everything from seed, but every now and then I buy plants. And wanted to add some different raspberry varieties. I have a nice raspberry patch right here already that's well established, been here for decades, and just wanted to add some different varieties to it. But I was looking at my asparagus patch, and there's a couple that I feel like are a little taller than you want to harvest them at, but they're good size to harvest. So I might get, it looks like about 5 of them, and I would probably take 5 more of them. But the rest of these are kind of small for that. I just kind of want to let them fern out and give more energy to the root this year, and hopefully every one of them will be big enough to harvest next year. They're already in their 3rd year. Here I started these from seed, and I did just want to show a little bit of what they look like whenever, like you'll hear people say you want to get it when the heads are still tight. If I can make this camera focus. Like here's an example. If I can make it focus on this. If I can make it focus, please focus. It's like it makes it focus less when you try to make it focus. But that's an example of what I would consider a tight head. It's getting a little tall, so it's about to start ferning out. So it's about to not be quite so tight. But here's what I mean when I'm saying fern out. If I can, I might actually be better off actually using the zoom feature. Yeah, so like, start sending out these like, I don't know if you would call them branches, leaves. I'm sure there's a technical term for them. I guess actually, ferns. Either fern or frond. Starts with an F. But here, if I can actually, here, let me zoom back out to 1. And yeah, zoom right there. Let me zoom to 4 for you. This one has a lot of leafy bits coming off of it. And I just wanted to share because not a lot of people have asparagus in the garden. I feel like even some more well-versed gardeners that have been doing it for a while. I feel like it's a thing that, I don't know, it's one of the ones you have to cold stratify, so it kind of adds a little layer of curve to it. And also it's one of those ones that you either have to purchase the more expensive way to get many plants, crowns. It's not, I mean, you're probably not going to go broke not being able to pay your mortgage trying to get 100 crowns, but at the same time, it's a lot more expensive than, say, just buying seeds, but at the same time, what you're paying for is not having to wait 2 years, so it might be worth it to you, depending on which way you want to approach it. But I started these by seeds. I've already made enough to make 2 plates of sides for a steak and baked potato dinner. What was it? Yeah, it wasn't baked potatoes. I did really. It was a store-bought thing of roasted potatoes, but I added my own garlic to it actually, and a steak and some asparagus. That's what I made a while back when I did the harvest. And sorry I didn't do the harvest video. I should have turned this into one. I don't have scissors on me. I don't think these are gonna want to snap. Ooh, here's another one that looks like it'll be good size. It's just not starting to come up. So yeah, maybe I just continue to get harvest, and I just have to notice these that are just coming up and also get them. I suppose I could probably actually, they do grow like 2 inches per day. I could go ahead and harvest these and keep these in the fridge in some water in a cup and give this several days to come up and get a little taller. That'll be about, yeah, I could maybe add one to it. There may be some more that I just haven't looked hard enough to find too under the leaves that are just starting to come up. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how the leaves look when they fern out, and maybe call it a garlic update video too. Here's the garlic plant. It's doing really good for mid-April. And we'll go show you this other garlic bed. These are basically knee-high already. Yeah, to my knee, because it's basically only a couple inches taller than the outside ground level. And yeah, they're up to my knee. That's kind of crazy. And I'll come over here and show you this bed. Hey. Little buggy, I'll let you fly. You get right away. Little thing flying. Me intersected, but here's the other bed. It's doing pretty good. I have some goji berries here, but I'm not sure how many out of the 5 are going to recover this year. I don't know if it's just not warm enough for them because of how tropical they are. If they just died out this winter, then I'm just not going to have luck with them. But they're in about their 3rd year. Like, they should be giving me good berries. But even this one's still pretty small and bare. But garlic bed, there's some chickweed growing here. I don't really mind it as a weed so much. I usually do pull it before it gets this crazy. And I forget which, technically this would be. It's either purple dead nettle or, oh, what's the name of the other one? It's the one with the square stem though. So it's the one in the mint family, I believe. But it's not mint. It's either purple dead nettle or, oh, what is the name of the one that looks like purple dead nettle? But I can't think of it right now. But it's one of those two. And I don't mind either one of those, I don't think. And honestly, if it is purple dead nettle, I've seen people say that they let it grow and then you basically harvest it, but just chop it up and make a liquid homemade fertilizer with it. There's a whole process. I'm not well versed in it, but I would like to maybe try it if I had a bigger patch. Anyway, there's the garlic update and the little sneak peek at the fronds. I'll go show you one more time some of that asparagus before we take off. But I just wanted to bring you a quick one today since I was out here. Let's see, do we have any flowers on the ever-bearing raspberries yet? I do not see any yet. I should get this guy on the ground. That raspberry. Oh, yeah. What is this? Nope, it is a bee. I love gardening for little stuff like that. But, yeah, here's the asparagus patch. Here's one. Let's see if I can see my view here. Here's one with a little bit of a tight head and one ferning up pretty much all the way to the top right next to it. The variety on this patch is Mary Washington asparagus, and if I ever decide to get some 2nd year crowns to kind of spread it out a little bit more quickly, I'm going to go with Mary Washington as well. But for now, this is half a garlic bed until July, and then in July, it's pretty much just going to be this Black Midnight or something like that on the variety hydrangea, or Blue Midnight, forget exactly the name, but it's this really pretty kind a friend of mine bought for me. But the deer keep eating it, so it's still only about a foot tall. But it is sending out a bunch of new leaves. It is greening out for spring. But anyway, just a little quick one. Here's the asparagus patch. I did have a person at work ask about the size of it too, like how big it was. I didn't do that great of a job explaining it, but here's a whole video for him. I'll have to send him a link. But I'm gardening to everybody. Hope to see you on the next one. And have a good one.